11. The Emperor and the Peasant Boy. Long ago, during the Aztec Empire, in what we now call Mexico, there ruled an emperor who sometimes liked to disguise himself and walk the city streets and country alone. He knew his subjects would speak fearlessly to a stranger rather than their own emperor. He was able to learn much about his people he would not have known if he has always stayed on his throne. One day, the disguised emperor was wandering the countryside when he came upon a young peasant boy gathering a few sticks of firewood so his family could cook their dinner. "You are working hard, my little friend," the emperor said, "but there's barely enough wood here to start a fire. Why don't you go into that thick forest on the hillside? There are plenty of sticks to pick up there." The boy shook his head. "That hillside is part of the emperor's forest. He has it set aside for his hunting parties. No one may enter without his permission, and to pick up sticks there would mean death." "Only if you were caught," the emperor smiled. "The forest is deserted now, and you could slip in and out easily. No one will see you. I promise I will keep quiet." "Thanks for the advice," the boy replied coldly, "but I think I'll just gather what I find here." "But think of all that wood going to waste on the forest floor. Surely your emperor must be a selfish, unkind ruler not to share it with you." "It's true this law is harsh and unfair," the boy said angrily. "The emperor has no use for the sticks in the forest, but he won't let us have any. But should I do wrong because the law is wrong? No, I will not enter the forest, not as long as there is a better way." The boy picked up his small bundle of sticks and turned to go home with tears in his eyes. The next day, a royal messenger appeared at the peasant boy's home and commanded his whole family to go to the palace at once. They were afraid, unable to imagine why they were being summoned. They were led before the emperor himself, sitting on his throne in his royal dress. The peasant boy recognized his face at once, and he was pale with terror. "You were the one who told me to enter the royal forest," he cried. "Don't be afraid," the emperor said. "You have done no wrong. You refused to steal when you had the chance, and you insist on obeying my law. I want to meet your parents. They have raised you well and will be rewarded." He pointed to a chest of gold, enough to keep them from needing more money for the rest of their lives. "But there is something more important," the emperor went on. "You were right about my law. It is unjust. From now on, the royal forest is open to all." The emperor took the peasant boy by the arm. "You wondered if there were not better days," he said. "There was. Your virtue has reached the heart of your emperor."